This article is from Hal Turner, and it begins with the information on the trade war that's going on right now. The beginning is his article, and the rest of the article will be my opinion. It has begun. The port of Seattle is empty. 0 inbound ocean container ships. The port of Seattle is the 4th biggest port in the nation. Inbound freight from China has stopped, so the supply chain disruption will begin nationwide. The marine tracker for Seattle shows that there are 0 ships waiting and 0 inbound ships. There are presently 0 cargo ships docked or en route, and there are 0 containers in the yard, and there are 0 trucks waiting to haul the cargo away. Okay, even if this global trade war is ended tomorrow, it will take a minimum of 30 to 55 days, but more likely at 7 to 9 months to normalize supply chain and have available products again. And that's if everybody calls it off immediately. 40% of cargo vessels leaving China today, vessels that are already paid to make the journey, whether there is a reason or not, are traveling completely empty. And inbound shipping container volumes are down by 80%. It sounds bad, I know, but we should realize we have experienced similar shortages during the last pandemic and of similar items, and we made it through. What the people need to realize is that the U.S. supplies its own food. There may be some shortages, but other nations cannot starve us out. We still grow and produce the majority of our own food here in the U.S., and we made it through the last pandemic shortages. We will make it through this one as well. The danger will actually fall in China's court because they need to sell their products. If the U.S. is no longer buying it and the U.S. starts buying similar products from other countries, China will have lost those sales and its money. I see this as a very bad move on their side, when in fact all they had to do was stop cheating and do fair trade, and everyone would be making money. China wants to force the U.S. to buy their product, but we cannot sell ours in turn, at least not fairly. China's population is starting to protest in the streets. Many of their businesses have shut down, and this was the last straw to break their fragile economy. You see, way back to when Biden was in office, long before Trump, inflation was so bad on Americans that people stopped purchasing extra items at the department stores like Walmart or Target or others. Most people were only purchasing food because they couldn't afford anything else. So these big stores were not ordering items from China to replace what they already had still in the stores that was not selling. So orders were already not coming in to the Chinese businesses. And then came the tariff event, which was played very badly by the CCP and finished off their fragile market, costing many Chinese businesses to close for good. China needs our money, but we don't necessarily have to have Chinese-only products in our store. We can source these products from U.S. or other countries, which will strengthen the U.S. and help it be more independent and self-sufficient in the long run. Now, it's always a good idea to be a little bit of a prepper, to grow a garden or buy extra canned goods on sale and stock up your pantry for times of need, like bad weather events, a hurricane, a winter storm, or maybe even a cyber attack like lights out or internet out event. A prepper pantry can prevent last-minute panic buying in a time of shortages. I took this picture at our local Walmart. It looks like some people are growing gardens this year. I'm glad to know that they are, but you need to get your seeds as well. It's always a good idea to store up food, water, and natural medicine, But also remember the guns, the ammo, the cash, and the tools as well that you'll need. If the power grid or the internet goes down, you won't be able to buy things with plastic cords. Make sure you have cash on hand. And finally, in the Bible, God says to fear not. Pray, have faith, and trust in the Lord. He provides for the birds and the flowers of the fields. He will provide for his own children. Just don't panic through this. We've been down this road before. Even though the news media tells us this time is different, it's still the same old tactic. It didn't work last time, and it won't work this time. Even if there are shortages, know that God is Lord and in charge. There is nothing he can't handle. Just don't let the devil use fear to steal your victory or your peace of mind. Just be ready at all times for the Lord's return. Tribulation will be challenging. Its purpose is to get us ready for the rapture. Are you prepared? Are you saved?